Good morning, Year 10. It's a real pleasure to see you. I hope that you're all very well. I need you to listen very carefully for the next 2 minutes, and then I need you to go and act on what I tell you. There are 3 weeks left of this school year. When I sat down on Friday to compile the data for the work that you completed last week, I discovered 2 things. Firstly, I found that as a year group, last week we completed the fewest number of hours that we have ever completed since you began working from home. Not only that, I also found that as a year group, Year 10 had completed fewer hours work than either Year 7 or Year 8. That is a major problem. What that data tells me is simple. It tells me that you, our brand new Year 11s, our GCSE students, are already packing up and checking out early for summer, a whole month early. You simply cannot afford to do that, and let me remind you why. Before you went into lockdown, you sat assessments in most of your subjects, and I want you to imagine that those assessments were a race. You might have tried your hardest in that race, or you may not have tried at all, but you finished the race and you claimed your position. That race is over. In less than a year, you will sit your GCSE exams. You will run another race. But when you line up to run that race, all of the other competitors that you're competing against will all have been training harder, building their determination and making progress. And if they trained harder, worked harder and improved more than you, then you will lose your place. It is vital that you realise that your GCSE grades are not awarded by the score that you get, but by the position that you come in the race. You could score exactly the same number of marks that got you a grade 5 4 months ago and still end up with a grade 3 in your GCSE because other people have overtaken you. If you want to do well in that race, then you are going to have to run faster than you have ever run before. You're going to need a personal best. And that brings us back to the 3 weeks that we have left. In any other competition in life, if you discovered that your competitor had been given 3 additional weeks of training than you had, you would, quite rightly, be absolutely furious. It would be completely unfair. By not completing all of the work that you're set each week, that is exactly the position that you're putting yourself in. Every day that you don't work is an extra day that another student somewhere else in the country is using to try to overtake you. So, I need every single one of you to commit fully to the last 3 weeks of training. Get yourself motivated, build your determination, and make the progress that you can. Thank you.